I want to say on the record one important thing, that is this. Kelsang Gyatso claims he never received teachings from His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama. But that is not true. That is not true. He had received many teachings from His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama, including Vajrayana teachings. I'll give you one example, and I have evidence. There are people who were with him, travel with him to receive these teachings. The teaching was given sometime in 1967 or 68 during in Dharamsala by His Holiness the Dalai Lama. And His Holiness Dalai Lama gave teaching on Jesongkhapas, the great exposition of the path of mantra in Tibetan Ngablam Chemo. And Kelsang Gyatso was there. Now there are two people who was with him, traveled with him, they are still alive. And one is the present Changse Choje Lobsang Tenzin Rinpoche, who was in India. And actually, same monastery, Sarah, same college, Sarache, and the same house, Tsangpa comes in. It used to be Geshe Gyatso, although he was expelled from the monastery. And Changse Chujire, Lobsang Tenzin Rinpoche, and then another monk who is great, one of my the closest friends, Geshe Lobsang Tenje, who lives in South France, near Toulouse, used to be Vajrayana Institution's resident teacher, Geshe Lobsang Tenje. In fact, Geshe Lobsang Tenje was a good friend of Kelsang Gyatso quite some time. And that year, when the Lobsang Tenzin, Changse Chujye Lobsang Tenzin and Geshe Lobsang Tenje from France, they travel with the Kelsang Gyatso from Mussoorie, that's in India, to Dharamsala. In fact, Geshe Tenge, Lobsang Tenje from France, him and Kelsang Gyatso walked from Mussoorie Hill Station to the down on the plain to Rajpur, because Kelsang Gyatso had traveling sick, cannot travel that well in the bus because in the hill turning around is difficult. So the Geshe Tenje offered to walk with him down to the Rajpur the bus station, and they all went together and they all received teachings. And that's a clear example. Kelsang Gyatso has received teachings, and what he's saying, he hasn't received any teaching from His Holiness, it is not true. It is not true. Now, relation to that, he accuses, Kelsang Gyatso accuses His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama, saying he received lots of teachings from Gyatso Trijang Rinpoche, who was His Holiness Dalai Lama's junior tutor, and that was true. His Holiness Dalai Lama says very often he received many teachings from Gyatso Trijang Rinpoche. He never say, I never received. He never dismissed that. And not only that, he holds Gyatso Trijang Rinpoche very dear to his heart in terms of receiving teachings. Of course, His Holiness Dalai Lama says, with regard to the practicing worshipping Turkey, that is mistake. Not only mistake made by Trijang Rinpoche, it is mistake made by Pabonga Rinpoche, and he said mistake made by himself too. And just because of that, the Kelsang Gyatso accuses His Holiness, saying, he dismissed his teacher. And that's really strange to understand. Now then, point here is this. These days, people who follows his teachings, they come to wherever His Holiness Dalai Lama comes to the West and give public talk, they come and they chant this slogan, Dalai Lama don't lie. Guess who started this slogan? Just guess. Who started? It started by Kelsang Gyatso himself. When 1998, when he gave interview to BBC program called Unholy Row, when he gave interview, he accused His Holiness Dalai Lama is lying. He is the first person to say that. Now his followers are like parroting, chanting that without any base. There's nothing there to claim what His Holiness had lied. And so he has this kind of gut. On the one hand, he received teachings from His Holiness Dalai Lama. On the other hand, he had the gut to say he is lying. So what sort of person we can judge from these activities the Kelsang Gyatso is, what sort of person he is. We can judge from those.